Oh, did I show y'all this? I think I might have done this by myself. I dressed up for Tangy. What do you think? Is the orange hair too much? I'm trying to manifest Tangy since I'm not dressing up. I'm in my PJs today. It makes it look like Tangy is giving me advice. No. Dumb. Jasper! Hi! Everybody say hi to Jasper. Jasper, I love you. I miss you. How's D? How's the puppy? How's everybody? Y'all doing? Happy holidays. Happy holidays, my friend. I have 16,000 bells. I think that should be enough to clear her out, right? Do you see a gnome? You do. I have also 2 in the house, Angel. Chat truly hates me. Oh, wait. I don't even need to shop. She's ready? Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. Fantastic. Absolutely. Thank God. We're really getting a move on. I mean, at this point, I just want to plop stuff down, even if it doesn't look exactly good. So I think I might just do it here. Yeah. I also love Coco. If you weren't here for our last villager hunt, we got 2 of our dreamies. And those 2 were Zucker for our lazy villager, and then Coco for our normal. So Tangy is hopefully our peppy one from today. Shella! Hi, sweetheart. Thank you so much for 30 months. Thank you, thank you. Also, no, you don't have to respond back, but I got the payment in. Like, literally on break, I got the payment in, so. Yes! Let's go! I know Coco has peony hands. Stop spreading that about her. It makes her she's insecure about it. You saw? Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna have to eventually build this, right? Or is it just getting built? Like, I don't need to provide materials for there? I'm just trying to see what I need to prepare. Let me go back and get the villager tickets, by the way. We're all insecure about it. So let me do the math for me. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 206 Nook Mile tickets. So for anybody asking for who was concerned about it, I think we'll be okay. And at the end of this, if we don't have enough, we'll just let it fill in. Like, it's no biggie. If we don't get Tangy now, we don't get Tangy now. I'm okay with it. Oh, it uses leftover materials from the shop, so you're good. Fantastic. Anything else that I need to do before we leave? We can make a snow boy at any time. Let me just check on Mr. Nook. And you said you're not a math gay. I can do 10 plus 10 plus 10. Everything else, though, not great. Oh, do I not have any of my tools? I think I dropped them off at the front. I need my net. I need my ladder. Pretty sure they're at the front of my island. Oh, I went to, I did something naughty. I ended up going to, oh, I have more. I literally have more here. I went to, Treasure Island. Sabritas, join us. Okay, ladder, check. Vaulting pole, check. Colorful shovel, check. Fishing rod, I'm gonna skip that. Colorful net, didn't I already have one? No, I guess not. Very good, very good. Okay, I hate how this is. I'm so sorry. OCD is so fun. I need to fix my inventory first. It's like she heard us talking about her and Ron. So we were complimenting your husband about how wonderful he is at coding. But you can't tell him this, okay? You can't let him know. It's a shame there isn't a gnome costume for you, Violet. Listen, Peak already has one. We're set for that. I can't wait to unlock it and then never wear it. All right, y'all. Look alive. Our first island for today. This will be island number 26. You love the gnome costume in Peak? I think when I was watching your VOD, I saw that you were wearing it. If I remember correctly. I wonder if Kip has it. See, people are... No, but the mods were saying that there was an audio double for the alerts earlier. Let me see. Is anybody else hearing like an echo? I have nothing else on my end. Okay, the switch is there. Nothing else is going except for my mic. Ooh, there is stuff coming out of that. Testing, testing. What did we do with Among Us the other day? Like, there was stuff that was getting into the feedback. I think we're having the same issue again. But I don't know what would have been updated. You bear with me for 1 second. It sounds doubled when they're speaking. Okay. Ooh, not get help. Jesus. Do. Just want to open up the volume mixer right now and see. Okay. Input, output. What? System sounds is default. How about now? Oh, I think we're good. I think I did fix it. Oh my God, no, not at all, Caitlin. Please. No stress. We're good, because on my levels, nothing else is coming through, I don't think. But let me know. Let me know if you still are hearing any issues on your end. Oh, really, Schnupp? That's interesting. I would say check your sound settings to see where things are getting picked up, and then check OBS if there's any other things coming through. Yeah, thank God. Okay. It sounds clearer. Awesome. So something that happens, which is really frustrating, and you could say it's frustrating for anybody, but like whenever your computer updates, all the sound settings go away for everything. So like OBS gets messed up, my mixer gets messed up, my computer settings get messed up. So instead of going to my system settings, which I know doesn't make sense for you, but it makes sense for me, it was going to the sample. So things were getting like doubled for like the system audio. So the stuff that comes through the system audio would be the switch because of how I have it plugged in, our alerts. So we should be fine now. Thank you, my loves. Oh, I want to catch a little snowflake. It sounds good? Awesome. Oh, just right there. Oh. Like I was saying, chat, I just wanted to show you how to use the net. Again? It's Bubbles again. Her berries and cream haircut is killing me. All right. That's good to know because you updated your computer last night. There it is. I would definitely check. I would definitely check. Bubbles, number 25. Gonna whack her with my stick. So I thought that we would have a much better scenario of finding Tangy since she's a Peppy, because all of these people that we're finding right now are only Peppy villagers. Maybe it's gonna be worse. We're gonna keep getting, like, quadruples. If you don't bring a ladder, then the villagers will never spawn on cliffs, which can be quicker. Wait. I actually like that. Yeah, let me drop off my ladder then. We'll do it. We'll do it. 26, we saw her on the 4th and today. Yours updated too. Hi, Gabby. Oh, no. The update was poorly timed. You didn't lose anything, did you? I love pooping out my tools. Chat, did you know that I love you and I'm so glad you're here? Hey, no you. Wait, really? We're gonna try it. I'll be the guinea pig. It's because you can hunt for villagers before you unlock the ladder. Oh, true. Never thought of it that way. You just had browsers open at the time of Pop Power? Gotcha. I've never had an issue with me not being able to get my browser tabs back, but I still have a moment of panic. At any given time, I have 15 plus tabs open. Anybody else? They're important tabs! And I need them all! Jerry, can you imagine she's the autofill? I would crash out. Like, I know that Emrys is known for, like, a nice big crash out, but I think I would rival that. Oh, Willie, that's so cute! I love that. Do you want all cat villagers? Oh, cutie! Have we seen her already? I think we did, didn't we? It's Cookie! Hi, Cookie. Cookie, you're so cute. I would take Cookie if I was doing a pastel island again. My little cookies. You don't want to jinx it. Well. You're doing all dogs? I love that Fireheart girl. On my second island, I was doing all hamsters because I fell in love with Hamlet. Can we take her anyway? No! On my card, nice. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are playing bingo. Now, I will say, we don't have any extra giveaways. If you get bingo, it's just, you get to wear that as a prize that you won bingo in here. But if anybody's playing bingo, let us know. You started a new island on your old Switch. You've Stardew on your main and a whimsical island for your new one. Love! I know you're looking for Tangy, but have you thought about Tabby? Tabby is so cute. Tangy is one of our summer villagers. So I've got her and Zucker for our summer part of our island. If y'all do exclamation point island, there's some information about our dreamies, about our island theme. We're doing a 4 seasons island. So we're going to divide the island into 4 quadrants, for 1 for each season, spring, summer, fall, and winter. So Tangy and Zucker are my summer babies. So as much as I love all of these wonderful, beautiful suggestions, it doesn't fit in with my vision. So Tangy better show up. Squirrel. What's wrong with your tooth? Wait, Nibbles is so cute. Nibbles is really adorable. I don't think we've encountered Nibbles yet. You're gonna hunt for Nate for your lazy as he's your favorite, yeah. Poncho? I don't know if I know Poncho. You need to get all the cows to be villagers, though. You only have Tipper. I love Tipper. Seriously, one of the best villager names. Tipper, I hardly know her. You found Zucker the other night, but you already have an octopus you like. Marina is the cutest octopus. Marina I had on my pastel island. I can't remember all of the pastel babies that we had, but I remember I had Marina. We did a huge hunt for Judy and got Judy. I feel like I had some of the Sanrio characters on mine. I can't remember. Lumosity, hi! A dark blue bear, little bear. Cute! Who's the bright blue bear? I have like a very specific stream that I remember. Y'all watch Luxie, right? Luxie games. So, like all of us, Luxie played a ton of Animal Crossing in 2020. And Luxie, I think, hit a sub goal and for 12 hours followed around this blue bear, literally. I'm like, this blue bear. Oh, the name is Blue Bear. Just to see what the villager got up to. And we were documenting it. That was the most incredible stream that I ever witnessed in my life. I was locked in for 12 hours at the edge of my seat. Love that little guy. Octavian is the best octopus. You Patty and Norma for cows. Oh, I love that, Gabby. Blue Bear is adorable. Olive! I remember Olive. Show yourself. Oh. Oh! I do not like Tammy. Tammy, I'm abandoning you here. Oh, wait. I'm not checking on every island, but if I see it, I'm gonna grab it. Agent S off your hands. Any of the ones that look like superheroes, I can't stand. Because I have one of them. I don't have Agent S, but I have the bunny one. Hi, Sandra. Does that statement apply to Tammy as well as Tammy? No. Tammy with an I only. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Chat, look alive. Tammy makes you think of Parks and Rec. Oh, yeah. Thank you. We have Mira. Mira is my superhero bunny. That foot take off. Chaotic, thanks for the lurk, sweetheart. Do, do, do. Oh, it's not. That's what I was trying to check. I was like, oh, let me help you. Hold on. Let me refresh it. There we go. If I need to refresh it, just let me know, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you, my love. Schnupp, thank you. Don't worry, we'll talk about you. Oh. Oh, bless you. That was such a big sneeze. You okay? Oh my god. Baby, did you hear that? Charlotte, what the F was that? Did y'all hear that? Charlotte just sneezed. She went, she sounded like a horse. You okay? Are you okay? Yeah, give me 1 second. She's acting kind of weird right now. 1 second. Okay, you can go back to sleep. I was rubbing her belly. She sneezed 2 more times in my face. How dare Schnupp be so funny and kind and amazing and such a good person? Yeah! How dare they? Oh, she's still here. What? I love that Claire's like, why are we being nice to Schnupp? Excuse me? Why are you giving me a circle? Could they be anywhere if it's a circle? Island? Show yourself. Show yourself before I slap you. Why are you hiding from me? What do you got to hide? Again? Vixie, thanks for 7 months. Welcome on back with your prime. You too, sweetheart. How's it going? She really wants to come on our island. It's Tammy again. Back to back again. She hides because she knows she sucks. Only somebody said it. I can't say it. Back to back. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why are we having all the doubles? Also, do I have to do something? Should I have... Shell, are you still in here? I don't know why I'm having a problem with the overlay today. Hold on 1 second. Anybody else in here, if you use the overlay, should I have refresh browser when scene becomes active? Because I feel like I didn't have to refresh it before, but I have to refresh it a lot today. I don't know if there's anything I can click on my side. Or maybe Silly. Silly might know. Simsy. Oh, really? Well, let me. 1 second. Where's Ront? Did anything change with the hunt overlay? I'm having to refresh it today myself, but didn't have that issue before. Not sure if I screwed up in OBS or something changed. Okay. Thank you, chat. Oh, thanks, Shell. You still are here. Okay, okay. Sorry, I pinged him in the Discord. He was doing some work on it last night. You can ask him something about real-time updates. Okay, yeah. That's all good. Thank you so much. If he sees the ping, tell him just to ignore it. Silly, no, you're so fine. You're so fine. Maggie said sometimes it does that when a lot of people are using the website at once. Interesting. Hi, Tony. Hi. Yeah. Sorry. I feel so bad. Tony, hello. I asked your wife to tell you. Or ask you. Did anything change with the hunt overlay? You'll look. Okay. I just didn't know if I did something on my end. And then chat had mentioned that I guess Simsy was also having the issue yesterday. We love you, Ron! Chat, can we get some love and hype in the chat for Ron? Like, that's so stinking nice. Like, you ask and you shall receive. Not like Tony has a flippin' life. That's so nice. Delete it as a browser source and re-add it. I got you. Will do. 1 moment, please. How do I do this again? It's just /overlay at the end. Okay. All right. Remove. Tony, you're a legend. Thank you. What do you mean it's already in use? Yeah, asking you shall receive, like, literally. Fairy Fire High. Dad, give me 1 second. I'm almost done adding it. And then slash overlay. Hope I did that right. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Tony. All right, save. Very good. The way you're I know. I was like, oh, hey, is so-and-so here? Well, I feel bad because I know sometimes y'all, like, are in lurk, and I don't want to call you out of lurk. Possum, thanks for the good luck. We're manifesting Tangy this time. Janezwa, take care. We'll see you on Monday. Reminder, you're going to see me for 6 days next week, so I'll see you then. Tony, Shella, Silly, thank you guys so much. Captain, how are you doing, my love? If this is Tammy again, I'm gonna crash out. Oh, we got a new one! Shino? I forget her name. She's cute. Shino! I was right. Yay! I mean, I don't want to take her, but she's not a duplicate. She's so cute. I like Shino. Wasn't Shino one of the newer ones that was added as well, or am I making that up? None. You took her? You're sorry you're weak? I knew it. I knew we'd have a problem. Lauren, are we still having a problem? Damn, we are. I don't want to bother Tony, so I'm just going to keep refreshing when we need to. How can I do this easier? This just might look weirder for you. Okay. So when I refresh, because I actually play through my browser source for the Switch, so I'm putting OBS over here. It may look a little bit weird for my angle of my face, but I'm going to do this so it'll be easier. Well, I refreshed it. I did do it. We'll check it again. Oh God, I can't do it this way. Is I want to fly the second option? I can't see it. Nope, it would have been the first option. Okay. It's top and then middle. Okay, we're fine. We could totally do this. You might start letting your villagers move out, but you have the worst luck with autofills. I've always had terrible luck. And even in my camp tent, terrible too. Tony, I had to manually refresh. I didn't want to bother you again. I was going to tell you later. I had to manually do it. F. Sorry. Na, 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 na. Again. We got another duplicate. Is this Rosie? Peggy. Oh, thanks, silly. No, you're so fine. You're so fine. We love you so much. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Can we get some love and hype in the chat for Silly? Send it a little extra love her way. Peppa Simsy? Peppa Simsy! Wait! I see it. Does Kayla know about this? I see it, though. You love Chevra, aside from Sherb and Maple? Sherb and Maple are both on my list for this island. Chevra's cute, too, though. Said with love. She says her and one of the mice look like her. Which mouse? Which mouse? I said which mice. Which mouse? You undid everything you did last night. It should work now. Might need to remove it as a browser source and add it back in again. No, you're so fine. Let's try it. Let's try it. Chat, can we get some hype for Tony, too? Thank you so much. Pity, thanks for streaking. All right, chat. Bear with me for one moment. Tony, what were you trying to do last night that ended up having this happen? I named it New Hunt LOL. I do be funny sometimes. Oh dear. Sorry, hold on. I didn't do /overlay. That's my bad. Ignore. Look at Tony's little face popping up under there. All right. All right, good. Thank you, Tony. Pity! Go fall pity. Do it. Ront is the real MVP. Truly. Nerd stuff? Gotcha. All right, I'm going to still try playing through OBS until that might be situated. We're already in our 30s, though. God. Jerry, where are you? I am starting to think that she might be a fill-in. Can you imagine? Part of me would want to time travel to see if that's true. Whenever we're done. She says the one that looks like me. That's really funny. Chat! If I was an Animal Crossing villager, who do I look like? Maybe it depends on the wig. We got a horse! Who's this one? Victoria! I feel like Victoria would be really cute without the mask. You look like your son. Who's your son again? I know you posted in the Discord, but I forgot. It updated! Tony, if you're lurking, it updated. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Love you, Tony. Thank you, sweetheart. It was really nice of you. Seriously, thank you so much. Dude, my friends are awesome. God damn. That was really nice, Tony. I feel like the next time we play Among Us, like, I'm gonna have to be nice. I can't. I always think it's either Tony or Dan. Like verbatim every single round. I feel like I'm gonna have to take one full day off from, you know? I feel like if Tony murders in front of me, I'm gonna be like, I was with Tony the whole time. What are you talking about? You're accusing Ront? Ront? This one? He and I were hanging out in the office with the candlestick. He's innocent. Looks like your horse? Really? That's really cute. Just blame the Brit. It's so easy to blame Dan. Like, it really, really is. And I don't... You know why? I feel like... Especially when I first started playing Among Us. I feel like... the first couple of times we played, Dan got imposter so much. It was like in the middle of the year. And then the last episode where poor Steven was like... constant. And Emrys too. And I got quite a lot too. I just feel like every episode there's like one person that's getting it way more than other people. It's so weird. Yeah, click the link in chat. Tony has an awesome coffee setup. If y'all don't know, a lot of the server side stuff Tony is paying for with his own money. And you can obviously imagine the amount of data that's being transferred with all of these hunts. So 'tis the season to spread a little bit of kindness and generosity. And if you want to, you know, go over and tip Tony a coffee, that would be awesome. It's coffee.com/ront_TV. Taking the husband's side would be a wild plot twist. I know. You know what? I think it's because Steven is so cutesy that I feel like you never want to assume, right? Simsy was having a Solenoid rant to make something to enable him to be paid for this. Me too. When he first debuted it, I think this is when I think he might have shared that he came up with this and then Shell was just about to use it for the first time. You're like, this is gonna be huge. Where can we tip you? He's like, I'll do it later. We're like, do it now. Get loved on. Coding is one of those things that just astounds me. I've watched a lot of movies and TV shows that don't always show like the truth of coding. I grew up, one of my favorite movies used to be Hackers, but then I also watched the show Mr. Robot, and it is truly and honestly an art form of coding. The amount of stuff that you have to know and do. I started doing some of that stuff being on MySpace. I taught myself HTML. I taught myself that for my website on GeoCities. I also was on Angel Fire, and I had my own like several different web pages for Neopets. Like I go way back. So like all this stuff is so flippin' cool to me. Avery's journey through Python 3. Yeah. Really, Gabby? Social engineering. That's so neat. I love Jasper. I loved Mr. Robot. Anytime anybody ever asks me about my favorite shows, I feel like I always forget to share Mr. Robot. The ending to me, like, it wasn't perfect, but it was still really good. It was still really good. Hi, Nalia. You love Hackers? Incredible, incredible film. We got Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Why is she wearing a watermelon shirt? It doesn't go with her outfit at all. MySpace, Bebo, and Tumblr let you dip your toes in, but you just couldn't get the hang of it. So fair. A lot of it built up on each other, too. So if you knew some of the base things, you could start to get a little bit more creative. But a lot of it was just trial and error. Like, my God. So this was my personal website, and I basically used it as an online journal. My friends would visit it. I had like a hit counter and stuff. And I would make my own like graphics for it, okay? I had trial Photoshop. And then for one Christmas, my parents bought it for me. Back when you could buy software and you owned it forever. Do you remember that? There was no subscription plan. You just freaking bought it. Anyway, I remember one weekend, I kid you not, I was making a new background because I used to switch it up every month, okay? And there was a box where my text was going for my journal. And I made basically a border on my background. Are you following me so far? I had to go in and out to try and center the box over the art. It took me an entire weekend to do, moving it little by little, refreshing, trying this number, trying that number. And I loved it. I loved it. Daddy ended up getting me HTML for Dummies from Barnes & Noble one weekend, too. And you never had to worry. The good old days. Me too. I just miss owning things. I'm not even talking, we could have a whole discussion about physical media, but just full ownership of things that you're purchasing. Oh my God, Scattered, it's so expensive. I feel like it was always a little expensive, but it's almost unattainable. Like, it makes so much more sense to do the subscription model. Yeah, miss owning games too. For sure. I feel like it was one of the best representations of dissociative disorders that you've seen in media, and that sold you on the show. It was incredible. Like, everything was so tight, because it was also a character piece, right? But it also was like a dystopian piece. And then you had all these interlocking plots, and it was just incredible. Yeah. Mr. Robot, chat, if you're ever looking for a series to binge watch, I would highly recommend it. It's really, really good. Mr. Robot's one of those shows that the less you know about it, the better, personally. All right, this is not Simsy, right? Bella? I don't see Simsy here. I see, like, a little bit of Momo and Emerus. Like, Bella would be their love child. Does anybody else see it? Bella would be their child. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody clip this. I gotta send it to them. I'm like, why does Bella look familiar? Wait a minute. Bella, where the hell have you been, loca? Bella's cute, though. Bella's cute. Oh my God, so many oranges. Let me through! You know what? This is so fitting that I went to an island with oranges and there's no Tangy. Thank you. Gilmore Girls? What the hell was he in Gilmore Girls? Was he a speaking role? You want to rewatch it knowing what you know now. Oh, I love rewatching shows. That'd be fun. Does anybody have any shows that they really love to rewatch, but you don't rewatch the whole series? Like, you might skip around or stop? For me, it's Game of Thrones. I stop watching after the Red Wedding. Gilmore Girls, I skip around. It's their daughter. Does Bob's Burgers count? Absolutely. Grey's Anatomy. I, up until this last year, never watched Grey's Anatomy one day in my life, but apparently TikTok loves to show me episodes. It shows me Grey's Anatomy, one of the, like, Chicago Med, I think, and, what's that new one that lasts for 24 hours? It's like a newer show. It's basically, each episode is an hour in the day. It's a medical drama. They've been showing me a lot of that one, too. Parks and Recs for you. Oh, the nostalgia, yeah. He's in a scene with Lane and Rory in the antique shop. Something in their college years. Oh. My issue with Gilmore Girls is I cannot stand the Christopher episodes. I don't know why. I never liked them. But yeah, the Christopher episodes really get on my nerves. After Michael Scott leaves, I don't blame you. Vampire Diaries was too much, yeah. The Pit, yeah. Emily, hi. With your grandma. You have to watch in order. Same with video games, too. Paris, thank you, sweetheart. Come on, Tangy. Let me get tangled up in you, because he's awful sometimes. Oh, we got another cow. We got Patty. Have we seen Patty already? Patty would make a great burger. Patty? You mean all beef patty? You had her? Did you eat her? She does! I used to love Rory growing up, and now I can't stand her. Lorelai has a really nice arc, but I also feel like, I can't think of her name right now. Emily does, too. You did not. What? Her name is Patty! They did that on purpose. They made that happen. Chat, the ad is starting in literally 36 seconds, so let me fix this real quick. We gotta get words up. Lauren, thank you so much again for doing the hunts. Thank you so much. Cow patty, not burger patty. What's a cow patty? Is that a poop? There's also Angus. I bet he'd also be delicious. Thanks for sitting through ads, you guys. We'll be back shortly. Bye. Hello, my loves. Nice job, everybody. I was gonna guess tomorrow. That was the one that I saw right away. Hi, Sally. Thanks for sitting through ads, you guys. How you doing? So I sent the clip over to Momo and Emrys. I kid you not, Momo has Bella on their island. So fitting. So fitting. Nice job, you guys. Swaz, Paris, and Jester Neo. Wait, Hannah, what did you say? No, you're fine. You did great. I would have done the same thing. You don't know. You don't know at all. Neither do I. Swaz, stop it. I love that. Not my buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons. Womb, tomb, Roomba? Roomba? We had a Roomba once. When Kip and I moved in together, Daddy got us a Roomba for Christmas. It was a big surprise present. And we loved using it. But it would get caught between like 2 different types of floors. And it would alert us that it's on the edge of a cliff. And we're like, you're so dramatic. Yeah, actually, you're fine. Actually, there's no issues. Oh! What's her name? Audie, right? Yeah, Audie. I love Audie. Audie was also one of the new villagers that we got with Animal Crossing. Wasn't Audie put in the game because of the grandmother that was playing Animal Crossing a lot? Or was that just like a rumor? Yeah, Lauren, don't threaten us with a good time. Just wait, we'll be watching Shrek for a watch party next year. Was anybody in the chat when we did our musical month? And I put down so many amazing musicals. I had Phantom of the Opera down there. I had Repo, Genetic Opera, and Shrek the Musical 1. And I hated how fun it was. It was my first time watching it. The songs, amazing. The acting, amazing. It was genuinely such a good time. You have Audie? I had Audie on one of my other islands. I had so many themes, you guys. I can't even remember. My first island is the one that I remember the most because that was my pastel princess island. I had a cottage core. I had city core. I feel like I had a couple of different cottage core ones. One of my staples, I feel like I've had maple for most of my islands. Clock feels like it's not moving. It is definitely a Friday. I'm feeling it too. I think I told y'all that I was working on Redacted last night, a video. And I don't know when that's getting posted. I've been kind of looking today to see if I need to make edits. So it could be posted today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, I think at the latest. So I was at my computer until 10 p.m. It's Sprinkle! I had Sprinkle before. Sprinkle's so cute. Could you say that maple is a staple? You could. Oh, that's right. This island has the bamboo shoots. I really didn't need to do that. That's fine. We'll take one for the road. Thank you, Lauren. And by the way, thank you again, honey. She's one of your favorites. She's really cute. I almost went with Sprinkle for my winter section of the island. But I ended up going with Roald. Roald? How do you pronounce his name? I went with the royal blue penguin boy. With the very large pupils. Yeah, Sprinkle is very cute. Iggy? No, Roald? But I don't really know how to pronounce his name. So, Roald Dahl? Roald Dahl? I don't know how to pronounce his name either. Rolled. Roald Dahl. Like toll. Okay, rolled. Okay. I got you. Thanks, chat. Rolled. Glad to hear it, Lauren. Thank you for entertaining us. You just gotta switch to, Sally. You have a digital copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I successfully transferred my island to the Switch 2, but now I want to make a new island on my regular Switch. The biggest issue that you're gonna have first that you need to tackle is your Nintendo Online account. Are you sharing the same Nintendo Online account? Because if you are, you need to have a second one. And once you've done that, I don't think you need to rebuy it. I had to do the same thing. Somebody beautiful in here during 2020 got me a Switch Lite. And I could use the physical game for that, but I had to have a new Nintendo Online account. It's Shino again. And it's not bad if you want to do that. I don't think the financial part has changed. I'm pretty sure it's still like $4.99 a month. So if you're playing pretty often, I feel like it's worth it. Seasonal question. Are we shaking trees for ornaments this year? Or how did I get those in my storage? Issues of never restarting. That is a great question. Chat, how do you get ornaments? You're welcome! Glad I could help. Paris says to still shake scattered. That's what we gotta do. Shake, 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 shake. Like a Polaroid picture. Are those active now? Can you shake them and the ornaments come out now? The 15th. Okay, so start shaking on the 15th. What day is today? So, Monday. Start shaking on Monday. You just Googled it? Okay. Oh, we got a new one! We got Pinky. Hi, Pinky. You're a very cute pink panda bear. Not for me, but for somebody. Pinky just looks so tall. You see it? Pinky is like large and in charge. Don't lick your baby beans. I know you're cooking, but no licking. Hey, no licking. Go back to sleep. She's licking her Grinch feet. You only shake your ass for Cole's cash. I've been saying that. You have Pinky, she's your bestie. I wish it wasn't that bright fuchsia pink, though. I wish it was a more subdued pink. Maybe like a Pepto-Bismol pink. She's so aggressive looking. All I can remember with Six Flags was that person that dressed up like that old guy. You remember those? And also all like the Harlem Shake videos. 3 days. How long can you do? So it starts on the 15th. Is it until Christmas? Or is it for the rest of December? You love the neon hot pink? That's what I want for a lipstick color. And I can't find a suitable one for my skin tone. A lot of them are more purple. Like a Barney pink. Oh, we got this guy again. Twiggy. Why are you so angry, Twiggy? They run until January 6th for the ornaments. Very good. Well, she's sweeping again. You like Twiggy? It's the eyebrows. I think I have a thing with villagers and wacky eyebrows. Oh, hi, Ront! You were trying to fix an issue where if we have too many people on the site, over 3,000, the real-time updates would break. This is because of limitation of your database hosts. So you were trying to do real-time updates a different way. It worked for the most part, but somehow the overlay didn't like. Oh, okay. So the actual website was fine, but the overlay wasn't updating. That's weird. You know what caused it? Or you're still trying to troubleshoot that section of it? Also, that is so flipping cool, though, to have that problem. You had over 3,000 people at one time on the website? Dude, that's amazing. That's a Weekend Tony problem? Okay. Gotcha. I'm sorry if I created any additional work for you today. Thank you so much, Tony. Seriously. That was really nice of you. Yeah, a Weekend Tony. That's when you get, not Tim Hortons. What's the place that y'all go to? Out by you. We don't have it. The place. You get one of those drinks, and then you sit down and you get it done. Chad, what is it called? This is gonna drive me bonkers. It's like a coffee place. Bayou? No. Whatever. Enjoy yourself. You too! Bye, Tony. Have a good weekend. Nadia, welcome on in. That's it. Caribou. Caribou. I think that's like a Midwest thing. I want to try Caribou. Oh, I really want to try Tim Hortons as well. Oh my god, yeah. I didn't even realize. Thank you. The place. It's like when I'm trying to remember an actor's name and I'm like, you know, the guy in that movie. Oh, yeah. You're being so specific. It's a Minnesota thing. Oh, is it? Nadia, how are you doing today? Oh, you do? Okay, so just not in New England then. Hi, Dabney. I want to try Dutch Brothers so bad. You're getting so many in the Midwest. Is it good? You recommend it? We got another bear. Another aggressively tall bear. Who's this cutie patootie? Tutu! Tutu's not bad. Tutu's pretty cute. You miss Dutch Brothers? We don't have any around here, right, Jasper? You know what's a really good one, but it's more like in Boston? Oh boy, I'm gonna say this now. I'm not gonna be able to remember the name. Never mind, I can't think of the name. I used to have it a lot with Kip. No, we don't. You love it? Also, Dabney, how are you, by the way? Go follow my sweet friend, Dabney. Do it. No caribou on the West Coast. Okay. Spring? That seems... Is it just me or I feel like I'm saying a slur? I don't like that being shortened. Sprinkles to... I don't want to say it. I feel uncomfortable. plans this weekend? This goes for everybody. What are y'all doing this weekend? Tell me. Oh, they're expanding? Oh, it is. It's Minnesota based. Okay. You know what, Panic? This is what I say to people. If you like your fancy coffee drinks with like a lot of syrups and sugar and whatever, Dunks is pretty good. In terms of quality coffee, they're not the best. Also, every Dunkin' is different. So, I told this to chat yesterday. We have like 5 Dunks within 10 to 15 minutes of us. I go to the far away one because the other ones directly near us suck. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about, Jasper. Nero. That's really good, and so are their treats. We've got a couple around here, but not every single town. A drip coffee Dunks is fine. Yeah. Fun! We're doing that on Sunday for a Christmas market. Oh, God. You know what? Layers and, grab like a hot coffee or hot cocoa to go and keep your little hands warm. Dunks guesses how to make your coffee. Dude, you're so right. I think that's what they want. It's so funny because, like, Kip gets the same coffee. So do I, but I feel like you can't mess up a cappuccino. Kip gets a medium French vanilla iced coffee regular. And if y'all don't know, because I know regular is a New England thing, it is 3 cream and 3 sugar. Okay? And even our favorite place, sometimes Kip will get a coffee that is so dark, and other times it looks like my skin tone. It's very rare to have stuff in between. Lauren, thank you so much for gifting out a sub to my personal bestie, Jasper. Jasper, welcome on back, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Jasper, are you and Dee going to any of the book clubs for the end of the year by any chance? Also, I haven't talked to you in a little bit. Do you know about Bougie? Do you know what's happening? Do you know the 411? Do you know the skinny? Regular is 1 cream, 1 sugar. Really? Yeah, ours is 3. I don't like cream. Oh, boy. Truffles? Like, 3 Stooges. The blush, the lipstick. Okay, I need to leave. What's happening? Okay, so I told this to chat. Tell D, but don't share anything else. All right, so TLDR. Jamie is divorcing her husband because he cheated on her with a hooker and got an STD. So because of all that going on and her losing Cassie, Bougie is closing at the end of this month. Cassie is opening up Belladonna in March at one of the other locations. Literal stage makeup. Really, T? And that's outside of New England? I am not making this up. Cassie, when we went to the midnight release of Brimstone, a bunch of us went out to dinner beforehand. And Cassie is telling me the story over dinner. My jaw is like unlocked. It's on the floor. And then the next day, I'm like, chat, can I just tell you the hot goss? You don't know any of these people, but like, I need to explain this to you. So I'm giving you the TLDR, but that's the story. So Bougie is no more as of the end of this month. As far as I know, unless things have changed, because I know that Jamie likes to change plans quite a bit. And then Belladonna is going to be opening up in March. Oh, no, not The Sims. You would think, though, Nadia. Christy, this is my book club. This is my book club owner currently. My book club owner that I go to the bookstore with. Wait! What do you mean? Jamie cheated on him while she was planning the wedding? Wait! Wait! Oh, so it started off messy. That chat, if you know what? I am so happy that I have been going to so many IRL things and meeting IRL people because the more I'm like, hey, you know, sometimes life is rough. I'm living life on easy mode. I'm living life on easy mode. Hi, Triple E. No, sweetheart. No, sweetheart. IRL drama, literally. So, yeah, so our current plan. So next week, Wednesday night, I'm still going to the book club for Brimstone. The week after, I've got the book club for Good Spirits. And then that's the last time I'm seeing the pals until Cassie's bookstore opens. But we're going to try in January and February get a bunch of us together and hang out regardless. And that's what I said to the girls. I was like, listen, pick any book you want. I just want to see you guys. Like, this is my social time. I was supposed to go to a book event with a bunch of them on Saturday, but I was like, dude, I'm working 6 days in a row. Like, I gotta say no to something. So, but I'm still seeing a bunch of them on Sunday at the winter market. Where is this person? Are they behind the trees? Oh, over here. Come here. Mary! I love Mary. Mary is so cute. Yeah, tell D and I can give you like more of the story. I just gave you a summary. Just talk about your cats. Hi, Mia, you too, honey. Happy Friday. This tea has you sad, Nalia. For real. Yeah. Oh, poor Lexa. That is crazy. That is crazy. Me too! And I love that you guys are like... I don't know how to say this without saying it. I truly am not somebody that like talks about people. I let people like live their own lives. But there are some moments in this instance where I just... It feels like a movie, you know? And you're so far removed from these people that I'm like, can I please share this with you? Because nobody's gonna believe me. There's more! T, so they've been doing some sale items now because the whole... Before Jamie was closing, the big thing that was happening was she was going to merge with the store across the hall, and she was going to reduce her inventory size. So she was only going to be doing the indie sellers and romance and spicy books. So the thrillers, the other types of things she was already getting rid of. So like the last couple of months, they've been doing sales on those items. I genuinely don't know. And I haven't been to Bougie since Brimstone. And even then, I could see that the shelves were starting to go, but the store itself was open to people, but not open for buying. So I'll find out more next week. But I still like thrillers. Like, I do want to see if there's anything that might be on sale. Hannah, you're the best. You're like, what do you mean? Oh, another cutie. Another Bun Bun. Carmen. Carmen gives me old school Mickey Mouse vibes. Do you see it? Carmen. Dynamic, welcome back. Willie's just like, what is going on? I'm really excited. So, like I said, come January, when I say my bookstore, this is going to be a new bookstore, Belladonna Bookstore, that my friend Cassie is running. And it's down the same road, but like 15 minutes away. It's actually close by to where Kip and I got married, our wedding venue. chat. It's a straight shot. It's a little farther away, but I pass 2 dunks on the way there. 2 dunks on the way there. With drive-thrus, and you don't have to cross the other side of the street. Like, you go out and it's on the same side. Do you know what I'm talking about? And it's directly next to a really lovely pub restaurant that has incredible food. So I already know that some of the girly pops are going to want to go out after book club and get a little beverage, a little appetizer, a little snackarooski. This is just going to be baller. It's going to be so amazing. No left turns! You're here for the ride? Oh, really, Slipknot? Oh, Pickle, I loved that show. On PBS. So good. 2 dunks? Isn't that like 1 block in Boston? Pretty much, yeah. Okay, you want to be for serious? There is more dunks in between my house and the new bookstore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dunks on the main road that I drive on. Between my house and the new bookstore. But the other 2 that I'm talking about are much closer. And if I'm getting a hot coffee, I'd rather it still be warm. So I would go to those instead. Beezy, thanks for the lurk. That's insane. I know. One of them is inside a gas station, to be fair. The other ones are not. One of them is small. So you can still go inside, but it's like the size of my room. They have a bathroom, and then they have a front desk, and everything else is in the back. It's more for drive-thrus, but you can still go inside, but you can't sit down. But all the other ones are normal size. We're searching for Tangy. No luck right now. I'm really hoping that she's not one of our fill-ins. Oh! Anacotti. Anacotti looks ill. Like a sick Victorian child. That color, green. Woof. 1.5 hours from you? Do you have anything that it would be the equivalent? Like McDonald's? Starbucks? Anything? Nadia, you don't have a bookstore in town? No? Until I knew about my indie bookstore, we have a Barnes & Noble. And a couple of towns away, we have a nice independent bookstore. But it is quite a drive. It's like 40 minutes away. If you're ever in the Boston area, it's called An Unlikely Story, and they do a lot of author signings there as well. I like more of like a Kelly green. That had more of a hint of, I don't know, yellow to it. You're not missing out. What do you know about sick Victorian children? Look at me. I know everything. I'm the poster child of knowledge. Expected it to be in another city like usual. It's in your town. That's amazing! No! Hey, I would do the same thing. That is part of the reason I've not been to my romance bookstore yet. And I told Tia I'm saving it for her for when we can get over there. But I'm happy for you. That's so exciting. I was so nervous to go to my bookstore literally just down the road. Because I didn't know, like, I knew it was in this big factory type of building, so I had Kip come with me. It's good to have a little body doubling. I'm proud of you. She does. She scares you. Is Target? Yeah. If, you know what? You still get some really good deals at the other stores, and I feel like this is like very much a nuanced conversation. Do I love supporting my indie authors and indie bookstores? Of course I do. I also use Kindle Unlimited. I use my library. They don't always have the books that I'm looking for on there, and I get it. Some people are in small towns, and you might have to get books at Target or Walmart, and I'm here to tell you that's okay. You're reading. The authors are still getting money. best you can do with the cards you've been given and where you live. And don't listen to anybody that makes you feel like crap because of that. That really grinds my gears. What was your name? I literally blanked out. Piper, thank you. Thanks, Lauren. Not me on my tangent. We're all doing our best, baby. Me too. I care that you read. Read anything. Goosebumps will always have a really special place in my heart because those were some of my first books. And then I moved on to American Girl books. Your mind blanked on Carmen. No, you're so fine. Ilya, I bet you're like, oh, you're getting your paycheck. You're like, all right, well, let me just put half back into the store. I love that, though. I get that too, silly. I do. It also gets me really excited when they take very popular books and turn them into movies. And I know some people are probably like, they're not the best authors and the books aren't the best. But if they're doing it for those types of books, then some of my personal faves might get picked later on. You know, if everything is about money, then it's a good jumping off point. For the housemaid. Yeah, I still want to read that because I've not... Frida, right? Frida McFadden. I have not read a Frida McFadden yet. Have not read an Emily Henry yet. And I still need to finish Wuthering Heights. Kip is going to take me to see Wuthering Heights for Valentine's. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm very nearly done. Oh, I got this cutie baby again. Maddie. I can't explain it, but Maddie looks like Charlotte and Kubu had a baby. Like the big lab style that Kubu has, but the markings are like Charlotte. You want to be Emily Henry when you grow up? She hasn't turned a profit yet, but received a holiday gift. $500 from James Patterson? How did he find out about her? That's amazing. Oh my God, that's amazing. She must have been beside herself. KW, you're so fine. I'll just find it on Amazon. And the worker berated them for destroying the sanctity of reading. That's crazy. I mean, if you really want to make a stink about it, Barnes & Noble is also another reason why there's a lack of indie bookstores. Like, it starts at Amazon, but Barnes & Noble really isn't much better. And Barnes & Noble is part of the reason for why a new book comes out and it's hardcover. And we're trying to scramble around and trying to find, you know, paperbacks. Barnes & Noble is the reason. I don't know if any of you knew that. So number one, that's really silly. Number two, then just don't read the romance book. This is what I don't understand about the romance books conversation, full on, is like, this is not new. It's really not. Romance books have been popular for numbers of years. Like 1800s on. And I feel like it's really telling as a society that romance books continue to be number one. That's amazing, Hannah. That's so cool. Paris, I love that. I miss Borders so much. They had the best book prices. They had the best music. And if I remember correctly, I think it was mostly Amazon that Borders closed. But I also think it was partially due to Barnes & Noble too. I didn't know that about Barnes & Noble. Yeah. You only read on Kindle? Guess what, Nadia? Right now, I do too. I got tons of physical books. Some I've read, some I haven't. I feel much more comfortable reading on a Kindle. I get it. And that's okay too, Ilya. Listen, if there's a special edition book that you want to buy and it's not a store that you like shopping at or you don't want to support, you know, you're doing your best. You're doing your best. I would tell you to get that book. If that's the only thing that you're buying there, I'd say get that book. Oh, it's Apple! I love Apple! Oh my god, my baby! Apple was on my all hamster island, and she and Hamlet were my favorites. Look at her little sunshiny baby face. I can't explain it, but Apple is like Charlotte as a hamster. She's so cute. No, you're not Summery. I can't take you. I can't do it. I need to be strong. Audiobooks, yeah. And Audible has a big, huge monopoly over audiobooks. And did you know that Audible is owned by Amazon? So again, we're all trying our best. I'd rather you read and listen and do whatever you want to do. Hannah, I would be delighted. Yeah, Angel? I agree, Paris. I love men written by women. Oh, no kidding. It doesn't exist in Canada. So if you were trying to get something shipped, could you? Your partner wants Apple so badly. Mm-hmm. I feel that for you, Nadia. I have done really good this year with not buying physical books, but if there's a favorite book of mine, I love multiple copies. So, this year, Orthwing and basically the Empyrean series, I have lots of different editions of. First Time Caller, Good Spirits, and I have several editions now of Wuthering Heights. So it's like, I guess I'm sort of saving money, but also it's just done in a different way. Yeah. With me, Hannah, I'm kind of the same. Like, I'm very much a mood reader, so Libby doesn't always work out for me, unfortunately. One free Audible, yeah. And if you have a Spotify subscription, you also have some free audiobooks on there. But I think somebody told me it's only up to 10 hours or something, and most audiobooks are over that, or the audiobooks that I read are well over that. Yeah, bookshop.org. Oh, I didn't know that for ebooks too. That's amazing. Serena, hello. All right, we got a cat, but it's not Tangy. I don't remember you. Rosie. We got Rosie. Bookshop.org. Yes, and Libro.fm. Some hours a month too. 15. Okay. Slipknot Fairy recommends SYKD. Very cool. Very cool. Smuddles, hello. How are you doing, honey? Leggies! Hello, darling. Alyssa, how are you doing today, sweetheart? How was your stream? What did y'all get up to? Hello, hello. Hi, Wildbug. She is so adorable. Y'all, if you're new here, hey, hi, hello. My name is Violet. Happy Feral Friday. Today, we're hunting for Tangy and Animal Crossing. We have been playing a lot of other cozy variety games lately, including The Sims, Disney Dreamlight Valley. We're having a grand old time over here. If you're enjoying the show, feel free to hit that heart button. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Hi, Coco. Aaron, welcome. Very nice, Leggies. Did you do a reset for the new update? Or are you on, like, one of your existing islands? We love a good putz. A lovely good putz. Stuff your Kindle day, free books multiple times a year. Oh, I always take advantage. They're fabulous. You did a reset last year. You're building from that. Very nice. I did another recent reset for me. So we're working on our third starting villager house right now. You know, like the first 3 you have to make the items for. So we got 2 dreamies. We're getting all peppies right now. So I'm like, I think we can get Tangy. But we just hit 50 tickets, so I don't know. Me too. I don't want to do a lot of terraforming or decorating because why do it now when the update's giving us so much quality of life stuff that's going to help with that? So I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Too many flowers? Yeah. I got a lot of flowers and a lot of weeds. We called you a hoe and he laughed a lot. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad. I'm here. I'm here for you. Again? Man, chat, we're getting so many dupes. We got Maddie again. Oh, wait, a quilt patchwork island. I've never heard of that before. If you need a raid and run, oh my god, please, please, please. Thank you so much again. What is that? I love that. We're doing a 4 seasons island. So I'm dividing mine up into 4 quadrants, and each quadrant is a season: spring, summer, fall, and winter. So we're getting our villagers corresponding to that. And then someplace in the middle, we're going to have more of like a magical area with Ione and Ione's house. And we're going to have a lot of like star fragments and stuff because, you know, magic. Hannah, thank you so much for gifting us up to Becca. Becca, hi. Hannah, thanks for being so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Dumb boy, hello. Possum, you gotta go eat. Do it. Iona's on your list too. I love that little baby. Oh, you divided it up into a grid. Very cool. Very cool. How many of these do I have left? Oh, I have 4 tickets left. All right, I'll go through the 4 tickets. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. You're going to do a D5 dice to roll the letter and number, and whatever that number and letter, you'll decorate that grid square. That is such a cool idea. Oh my god, I love that. So each square will be its own story theme. You know how much better that is too? Because you're breaking it down into smaller sections and then it'll keep things nice and fresh. Like just for the gameplay purpose of like you doing, that is so creative. It's amazing. I can't wait to see that. Thank you, Lauren. Aw, Hannah, you're the best. I'm super sappy and soft today for reasons. It's a miracle because this is the first day on camera that I didn't cry today. I cried this morning because Kip has been so sweet about our upcoming like crazy week. We got Anacotti again. God damn it, get out of here. And Kip was like, what can I do for my baby? How can I help you next week? How can we prep for your 6 days in a row? And I just started bawling my eyes out. And it's not like Kip is never this nice. Like this is who I married. But I think because I'm like a little overwhelmed and I'm kind of overthinking it and being like, oh shit, did I say yes to too much? But I was just like, it'll be fine. Cause I got my best friend with me. Very sweet baby human. The beaches? That's your storage. Well, at least until the end, right? And then you can decide whether or not you wanna touch it. Yeah, on all of my islands that I've ever had, I've never decorated the beaches. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. Mayowidge. Kip keeps a solid line. Well, they have to. Wouldn't you do the same if you had 14,000 lawyers? You should totally marry them. Oh, no worries, Hannah. Well, I hope it's happy emotions. Does coconut trees count as decorated? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I think it does. What time is it? All right, chat. This is going to be our last island. Then we'll take an ad break. It's PLT time. I gotta feed baby girl. God damn it! It's Ziggy. What's this? What's this name? Twiggy. It's Ziggy. It's Twiggy again. Thank you, Lauren. No. I talked to them about it once a week, Almighty. I think they're just tired after work. They're tired / they've been playing a lot of games with friends lately. But that's still part of the deal. Oh, speaking of, since we are streaming on Saturday, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, Kip is going to be in chat and helping mod. They were like, do you need more hands on deck? And I was like, I could always use more hands on deck. I also feel really bad because, listen, the mods are great. This is totally a me problem. I hate asking the mods to do stuff. And for whatever reason in my head, like today, I'm going to cry because Lauren's helping us out with the hunt. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, well, people say they're free, but like, I'll ban you. Don't come in here. It's a Saturday. Go live your life. Like, don't you do what you signed up for? You crazy? So I'm like, Kip's like, you want me to help? I was like, yes, please. We'll slowly convince Kip to hang out with us. Twiggy, Ziggy, who cares? Thank you, Possum. Thank you. And I know that. We've had a lot of people that have been like temp mods for us in the past, whether it's been like a front page stream or whatever. So if I needed to, I know I could have reached out to other people. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you sometimes how my brain works. I'm like, oh, you're a mod in here and you want to help out? No. Absolutely not. I just love y'all. Like, you do so much for me already. I don't know. I'm feeling very squishy today. Thank you, Josette. Thank you, sweetheart. We love you, mods. Can we get some mod love in here? Hi, B. How are you? I know, Christy. I know. Like, you would think after 8 years, I would just get over it. Cute. I appreciate y'all. Let us love you. We do it because we love you. I love you guys, too. No crying today. All right, my loves. Let me get our words on stream up. No more crying. I said no more. Last break of the day and last ad break of the day. All right? I just do it to make fun of Violet. You know what? Valid and fair. Because one of the biggest staples of being a mod, chat, is really, really ragging on the streamer that you mod for. Like, you have to tease them. Lovingly, but you have to tease them. For the crumbs. All right, pals. We'll be back in a few minutes. I'm feeding Charlotte. I'm taking her outside feeding Charlotte, so I might be just a little bit longer than usual, but see you in a couple of minutes. Starting the ad right now. Bye!
Merry Christmas!
Hello, we are back. How we doing, chat? Hi, Gardevoir. Welcome back. Hi, Evie. Lumosity. Paris. Y'all are slamming it. You're a clog. How are you doing today? Oh, G was the fake letter. What's a balk outside of the character? Genuine question. I don't know. It was very good. Both puppies very much enjoyed it. Thank you for asking. General Rankers. Oh, Gardevoir coming in hot with first place, followed by Lumosity, and then Sally C. Shelley. Well, that's spelled balk. Right, I knew that. But I mean, like, what is a B-O-C-K? Oh, a dark beer. Interesting. Interesting. We can go to 2 more islands before we got to refill. So let's do that, because I have to drop some stuff off back at the house anyway. A strong dark beer brewed in the fall and drunk in the spring. Very nice. See, we learn new things every day, chat. You did! You got first! Prefer dark beers? I feel like Kip preferred dark ales, too. I think Daddy liked the lighter ones. I'm not a beer girl. I never have been. The hops do something to my belly. How was the nap, Gardevoir? I hope you're nice and rested. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Do you want to hear about my Saturday plans? Okay, I'll tell you. So tomorrow, it's a certified 9 to 5 do nothing day. That's right. It's a D&D day. So we're going to get up. I'm going to feed Charlotte in the morning time, give her puppy medicine. Then I'm crawling back into bed. Yep. Yep. I think I might watch a movie and nap and maybe continue one of my books. But I don't really have any plans, and I'm so excited. Can you do me a favor? Can we get some ones in the chat for some positivity that my redacted TikTok draft doesn't need to be edited, because that may interfere with my do nothing day tomorrow. And like, it won't take me super long, but I really hope that I can do nothing tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we've got groceries and we're going to a winter market. So that will be a lot of fun too. Thank you. Oh, we got another rat. Oh. See, I know that Candy's eyes are up here, but all I see are bloodshot eyes. Do you see? They're supposed to be her cheeks, but I don't see that. I see the red eyes. Thank you, chat. Third Knives movie is out now. I haven't seen the first one. Is it good? Knives Out, would you recommend it? Potato Day. I love that. I've tried to change my vocabulary for rest days. Because I think I had somebody say, like, where did you come up with Do Nothing Day? And I don't think I heard it from any place. I think that I just came up with it. Because I used to say a lazy day, and lazy has such a negative connotation, as if, like, you are not deserving of rest. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do, okay? Everybody deserves rest. Every single one of us does. And you shouldn't feel guilty about taking it. If there's dishes in the sink, guess what? They'll be there tomorrow. Like, we're all deserving of rest. So, yeah, do nothing day. Daniel Craig is brilliant as always. I went on a binge earlier this year where I was watching all of the Agatha Christie movies with oh, what's his name? He was the professor in Harry Potter. He also starred in Hamlet with Kate Winslet. I can't remember his name, but those were all fabulous. I feel like I would really enjoy Knives Out. You have a birthday party weekend. Your grandma's 83. Oh my God, happy birthday to your grandma. And your nephew is turning 6 on Sunday. That's so fun. Are you doing like, are there 2 separate parties going on? You like the first one better than the second one, but they're both good. I feel like I might want to watch a Christmas movie, but I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Part of me wants to watch The Holiday, but I know I'll cry. So, like, maybe I might skip that. I might do The Grinch. I gotta figure out what I'm in the mood for. I may do something that's completely unrelated. There's a couple of 80s movies that I haven't seen yet, and one of them is, who were the 2 guys that were teenage heartthrobs in the 80s? One of them unfortunately passed away, and another one is performing shows right now, like Michael Jackson. They're in this movie. I think it was their second or third film together, Dream a Little Dream. And I got a couple of TikToks for it. So I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen that. I should check that out. Thank you. The Coreys. The Coreys. Corey Haim and Corey, can't remember his last name. But it looks good. It's very like, it's literally like Freaky Friday, but 80s with an older man and the Coreys instead. Corey Feldman, thank you. Is it? I always love watching 10 Things I Hate About You. Die Hard. I watched Die Hard last weekend with Charlotte. She snoozed with me and we watched Die Hard. Klaus? No! What is it? What is it about? Yup. We are watching Home Alone together, but I could do the second one. I could do the sequel. I love the sequel. We got Wendy again. One tomorrow, one on Sunday. A bit small to have 12 people over. Gotcha. So are you guys going out with her instead? Or it's just like a smaller group that is going to see your grandma? Red one. I don't know what that one is either. Gremlins! So, Kip, you're going to love this, Mia. So, I did find out what the heck. I was talking to y'all a couple of weeks ago about plans for a week from Sunday. A week from Sunday, I'm going out with my childhood best friends, Corey and Michelle. Talked about them before. I don't know what time we're going out, but that night, one of Kip's friends, Chris, rented out a movie theater to watch Gremlins. So Kip is going to go to that, and I'm going out with my friends. But that's what it was confirmed to be. And I was like, I think that's correct, but we didn't find out until today. How many tickets? Oh, we are out of tickets. We got to go back to the house. You, your mother, your aunt, and her husband going over to have some cake fun. Oh, it's a reimagining of how Santa came to be. Cute. Wait, I love that though. That's so cutesy. I forgot we have to also open up our message in a bottle. Bianca gave us a box-shaped seat. What the heck is this? Hi, Star. Star, how you doing, baby? I think so too. And I was like, man, I'm bummed. I might I think I'm going to be exhausted because this is me coming off of 6 days in a row of streams. And then obviously we're streaming Monday, Tuesday before my 5 days off. So depending on what time I finish up with Corey and Michelle, I might go. But I feel like I know myself and I'm probably going to just be way too exhausted. Like, I'm bummed about it. Skatey, thanks for the lurk. Hi, sweetheart. You're ready to run away and join the circus. Can I be your clown? Is that okay? I hope so too. I hope Kip has a really nice time. A lot of it is Chris's wife's, like, friends, and they've got some family going, so Kip only knows, like, 2 other people going. But they're a people person, so they're gonna be able to make friends. Oh, wait, did he say we already have it? Oh. Fine. What's your act gonna be? Fire thrower. You wanting to be the clown is ironic, considering... I know. Well, I should probably lean into what OkCupid knew me best as, which was the girl that all of the insane clown posse people that live in the greater Boston area wanted to date. Lean into it. Do we remember how much money I have to spend in the store before the upgrade? It just dawned on me we didn't do this stuff today. You love the OkCupid Insane Clown Posse pipeline. I know. Have I told the majority of people the story in here? I don't want to repeat myself all the time. This was right before Kip and I interacted on OkCupid. I was this close to deleting the app. My friend Corey said, give it 1 more week. And I was like, I've had the worst dates. I log in. I have 50 messages for me. Creepy messages. And I had like 10 people who listened to the insane clown posse. Like full makeup and everything. Like, do you want to go on a date? No. No, actually, I don't. So... Corey told me to stick with it. I was like, fine. And at the end of that week was when Kip messaged me. The best ranking. You're sick. What happened? Well, I messaged... Okay, I did message you, but we were on the swipe feature. So you had liked me first. You liked my photo first because I got alerted by it. I'm sorry, chat. I lied to you. I messaged Kip first. Do you want to tell chat what I messaged you? You remember? I had just finished watching the 80s movie Heathers for like the 1300th time. So, in Heathers, Winona Ryder's character meets JD. I forget the actor's name. And he says to her, greetings and salutations. So that's what I messaged Kip. And Kip, to this day, tells people that he's never heard anybody say that. He was already, like, super transfixed about me. And just the entry line alone made Kip want to know more. Apparently, I was mysterious and interesting. So if you're out there and you are online dating, maybe use that phrase because it worked for me. Christian Slater, his character in Heathers. Animal Crossing Wiki says, after 30 days have elapsed and buying and selling roughly 200k bells combined and Mabel visits at least once, that will expand. Okay. Damn. 200k bells. I don't think I've hit that. Maybe I have. We'll have to work on it. That Juggalette Violet. You almost did. Can you imagine? Oh, yours is upgrading today, Willie? Nice. You're gonna start watching The Grinch Stole Christmas next week. I love it. It's a very good movie. Give Kip extra thanks for sparing us from that reality. I went on some terrible dates. Terrible dates. I told you about them. One guy made me pay for his groceries and then stranded me. I had to call Papa Violet at 8:30 at night from a Walmart because I got physically ghosted. Another guy smelled like cheese, not in a good way. Another guy didn't look like the picture he was using. It was like, when I tell you I was at my wit's end, I was like, I don't want to date anymore. I want to focus on me. I can't do this. I can't do this. Literally. And now, look at me now. I'm so nice and boring. But I guess my book club is bringing in the drama. We got Nibbles again. Hi, Taco. Taco, how are you today? Happy Friday. She's not a good... Okay, yes. Maybe not for a person, but like, you know that cheese smell on a dog? You know the one. A nice cheese doodle, a Frito smell. I feel like there's a nice cheese smell that you can have. But like, not on a person. That's why I don't bother dating. I don't blame you. I wouldn't even know how it is now. I feel like because so many of us are so online now that I would argue it might be even worse. Because when I was doing online dating, it was very much like the beginnings. Like, yeah, Match had been around and all these other ones had been around. And what was that really big popular app that you would date on, but it wasn't really known for dating? The swiping feature. You would that. But it was still kind of like if you told somebody that you met somebody online, it wasn't super accepted. Like, it was getting better, but it wasn't super accepted. Tinder, thank you. Don't even get me started with Farmers Only. We looked that up because that was a big, like, joke in our channel. Taco, did you know that to be on Farmers Only, you don't have to be a farmer? So, after I learned that information from the website itself, I was like, posers. Christian Mingle. Facebook! That's incredible, Midnight. Craigslist! Oh my god. Hinge! Just have farmers vibes. Are you, Nalia? Dark hair. Oh, thanks, Taco! Yeah, I feel like I didn't wear makeup all week this week. I wore it for a video I had to make last night. I feel like with my lighter wig colors, I can't... It makes my face more red when I have makeup on. But I really appreciate that. That's really nice. Today sucks. People try to use Twitch as a dating app. Yeah. And I know there are some people, like my beautiful best friend, who did meet, you know, her fiance on Twitch. But, like, the basis of Twitch is not dating. Like, it can happen, but it's not for that intended purpose. How many times you gonna pop up today? We got Wendy again. Where is Tangy hiding? We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I used to play Words with Friends, and that's what guys would do. Treat it like a dating app. Really? Words with Friends? That was peak time to play that app. Yeah, Twitch totally isn't a dating app. But that type of stuff happens organically. That's what I mean. And I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. I want to say this. I want to be very careful how I say this. Everybody's been great in here. This is about nobody in chat. Like the last year. So if somebody isn't in here, I don't want them to think I'm talking about them. I have absolutely gotten hit on. Okay. The worst offenders have been femmes and women. And I know that maybe it wouldn't be necessarily seen as that. But in my personal experience and some of my pals, that's what it's been. Which I just think is wild. But like on Twitter, when I used to get those weird messages, it was all men. But on Twitch, it's women. And I have no data for you for YouTube right now. to be determined on YouTube. But I had no idea. And then like right before I left Twitter, I wasn't even getting unsolicited pictures anymore. I was getting harassed by graphic designers. It wasn't even fun. The bye drip coming off of me. Thank you. At Sears! No, I love that though. There's something about the anonymity of the internet that makes people feel bold. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel bad. We haven't had a really good... We got Audie again. We haven't had a really good troll in a while. I used to play with them, create content out of them, and now I just can't be bothered that, like, either the mods delete it before I even see it, or they try and do, like, a joke, and I act like a little dum-dum girl. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, hi, how are you doing? That's weird. And I don't give them the reaction that they want, so they leave! We had that happen earlier this week or last week. I think the person that came in, it was like a lewd phrase or something sexual. I'm 99% sure it was something sexual. And I didn't give them the response that they wanted, so they just left. You've seen people on here. Twitch in general. Yeah. I miss piss flaps too. Elden Ring! T, I didn't even know this! That's amazing! One of my creator friends, I don't know if any of you in here watch World of Warcraft, streamers at all, but Hottie Chicken, she and her mother, she's an older streamer, she and her mother play World of Warcraft. And many, many years ago, she met her husband on World of Warcraft. It's just the cutest heckin' story, and they still play it together now. And I don't remember. I don't know if he lives in Australia. I don't know. They live in Australia now, but I don't know if he always lived in Australia or if it was like another part of the country and he flew to be with her. But it was so romantic. I love when she shares her stories. On Final Fantasy 14, amazing. Yeah. Hey, Queen, have you ever pooped your pants on accident? You asked someone out on Venmo once after buying something from them. On Facebook Marketplace, how did that go? You met your wife when she started dating your best friend? Almighty! Oh my God, the tea. So what happened? So it didn't work out with them? Did you swoop in? Oh my God, is this like the TikTok where you were just like biding your time? Were you doing Wazowski from the shadows? I love this! Reddit! No way! Is pate? Yes, we got pate again. Your friend met a guy on World of Warcraft in 2008, and now almost 20 years and 4 kids later, they've been inseparable. I love that. He went on a few dates, and he got back with his ex-girlfriend, who then left him for her ex-husband, and he came crawling back. Ew. I am so proud of you for not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Gross. Twitter. Amazing. Yeah, see, a lot of these sites are not meant for dating, but you can still find love. Love in wild places. Chad, all I want to say about dating, okay, and this is I'm in a very happy marriage. We're not perfect. We've been through a lot the last 10 years. And I am so happy I married my best friend. With that being said, had I not found somebody like Kip who reminds me of how like how Papa Violet used to show love and care for me, I would have been happy being alone. You do not need a significant other in your life. I promise you. I saw some things with my parents and grandparents, so my expectations were already very high because of their love that they showed each other throughout the years. And then I saw my aunt and my uncle, and I was like, I do not want that. So, next. 30 years! He was scared of commitment and ran away from her. He traded me his ticket for a concert they were supposed to go to. During the concert, I put my arm around her, and after, I kissed her goodnight! Ah! We've been together 30 years next August. Almighty, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I love that story. Ah! Absolutely, Lauren. Oh my God. Not intended for dating, but finding people with shared interests is one of the best ways to connect, so it makes so much more sense. Definitely. Me too. I love love. And listen, I know we're talking about romantic love right now, but I love love in general. That's why Valentine's Day is one of my favorite days, because I think it's really important to, like, go against society and blah, 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 blah. Like, I show love to y'all. I show love to my friends and my family and my dogs, and I feel like one of the most important parts of the human experience is feeling love towards other people, and it's all interconnected. It's familial love, it is like found family, it is the feeling that you have when you lose somebody close to you, whether that is through like a fight, or you no longer talk, or they're literally no longer here, they're 6 feet underground. I just feel like love is really important, and it doesn't have to be romantic love. Even on the years that I was single for Valentine's Day, I would be Cupid. I'm walking into school, I'm walking into my office, and I've got a huge thing of flowers, and I'm giving out one to everybody. I'm handing out chocolate. Like, I just love it. I love love. Did you, Sabritas? Shocked that you got one? Yeah. Met my husband when we both worked for Lifetime. I thought he was going to be a mega douche. Got to know him, and he's a mega nerd. Oh, I love it! You lived a don't judge a book by its cover moment. Yeah. Absolutely, the right person will come along. And you know what? I am a firm believer, too, that like every like failed interaction that you have with romance, you learn what you want and what you put up with. I had, before Kip, 4 or 5 months before Kip, I had gotten out of a 3-year-long relationship, and he was in the Marine Corps. He did not want to move in with Papa Violet down the line. He was prioritizing the Army. He was prioritizing all of this. He did not like physical touch, and I talk about this a lot. For me, I'm a very physical touch person, but a lot of people think that that alludes to like physical intimacy. I just mean like holding hands, putting your arm around my shoulder. Like I like that, and it's also how I show love and affection towards my platonic relationships. He was great to a certain degree, but there were things that I didn't want. And when Kip and I got together, because of all of that, like we, within our first month, really laid it all out on the table. Like, here's what's happening. Because I wanted to make sure that we were on the same page before things progressed. And we were. But it takes a lot of courage to do that. But I just got to the point where I was like, man, I'm not putting up with this anymore. Are you on board? Awesome. If you're not, we're moving on. And that was very hard because I really liked Kip a lot. Sherry! Sherry baby. Sherry is really cute. Damn, we should have done like an all bear island. I really do love the bears. That's why I give Violet uppies whenever I see her IRL. Yeah! And also, I want to be clear here too, because I don't want my words to be twisted. In a partner, I was looking for somebody who was physical, but like any of my friends that are not physical, I totally respect that boundary. Yep, now Kip is stuck with all of us. Hey, it is okay to have high standards. That is fine. You know? As long as your standards are not like super specific, where you're like, I want somebody that's 6'5", brunette, financing, drives a yacht, will give me $200,000 a year. You know what I mean? Right. And I feel like a lot of us who have standards do not have those type. Beardo? Simmer, you're cute. Now I gotta commit to physical therapy to keep my lifting the mods promise. You better. Doc, I look at you. I feel like you could lift me with a pinky because you're so powerful. You're so powerful. Low standards get you in dirty homes and sketchy places, yeah. Baffles me how many people get married without knowing anything important about each other. Right. Even like some base questions, okay? Like this was an important one for Kip and I to have. We had a couple of important questions that we answered early on, about a month into us, because I'll say this, the reason it happened is because a month into our relationship, Kip took me out for a fancy dinner and asked me to move in with them. Now, I know that was early, but this was for the future because Kip's lease was up in 8 months. Still early. But Kip wanted to get their ducks in a row. So I was like, okay, I've never lived with anybody before outside of my family. This is a big deal for me. We gotta have a big talk. Is this heading towards marriage? Do you want marriage? Yes. Okay. What is our marriage timeline? Because I had some friends who like were together for like 15 plus years and hadn't gotten married. Do you want kids? Yes or no? I'm kind of up in the air. Okay, me too. We can talk about that. Do you think you might want them? Yeah. Okay, but if you don't have them, do you feel like you miss out on something? No. Okay, same page. Number 3. Down the line, would you take care of Papa Violet? Absolutely. He's an extension of you. Where you go, I go. I will never forget Kip saying that to me. So I feel like those are really important things. And like, if you do raise kids, do you want to have a certain religion that you raise them with? Like, I feel these are very basic questions, and you would be so surprised by how many people that don't have these conversations. And like 5 years in, they're married, they have kids, and then they start to fight. And they start to have the problems. Oh, yeah. And I want to be clear here, okay? I am not judging anybody if you do not get married or X, Y, and Z. I'm not trying to push that on anyone, but you should be on the same page as your partner. Like, you should both want to or not want to. Because at a certain point, it's unfair. I was so close to the, like, if you're a bird, I'm a bird line from The Notebook. And here we are in, oh my God, where did Kip take me? Legal Seafood. We got like really expensive seafood that night. Here we are in Legal Seafood and I'm like about to cry my eyes out. Especially because I just came off of a 3-year relationship where my partner then, Matt, was like, I'm not living with your dad. And Matt was also with me when my mom died. Matt, there was a moment where we were at a Halloween party. Chat, I'm so locked in right now on my storytelling. Did we see who this freaking person was? Was it Sherry here? Or did we not even find them? Okay, I'm just gonna pause. We were at a Halloween party. This was May, June, July, August, September, October. We were 6 months past my mom passing away. And I was an hour away from Daddy, and Daddy called me, and I was like, hey, everything okay? Like, I usually used to call him when I was out with Matt, especially on nights that I wasn't coming home. And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. I really miss you tonight. And that, Daddy never said that to me. I started bawling immediately. And I told Matt, I'm like, I have to go home. He's not going to ask me to go home. I need to be with my dad right now. We got into such a huge fight. He's like, you got to get over it. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not going to deal with this stuff. And I should have broke up with him then, but I didn't break up with him until January of that year. It's one thing for somebody not to understand, like, what you're going through. But, like, that was absolutely uncalled for. And it really put things into perspective for me that, like, I'm not dealing with that again. You can do what you want. I'm not saying that you have to say yes to living with somebody with like an elderly parent or maybe I don't know, a disabled sibling, right? You don't have to say yes, but you don't have to be a dick about it. No, absolutely he was not. Yeah, I've dated a few Matts, and every Matt that I've dated has not been great, and I'm gonna be like, I hope that there's no Matts in here right now. Oh, it was Puddles! Puddles is such a scary looking frog. I can't deal with that. So anyway, TLDR. If you're going through it, I promise you I've been through it. Like, be with someone who sees the sun shining out of your butt, but also pushes you to be like a better person. Jules, how are you, by the way? If Matt has no haters, I'm no longer of this earth. Hi, local. Hi, local. I love you. How are you doing, baby? How was your birthday? Schnupp spent 2 years trying to convince me to date her, and I never planned on being with anyone, but one day I just looked at her and I was like, yeah, you're my person. Ah, I love that. That's amazing. Hi, gay. Oh, no, I don't want to send a letter. No. Taking notes. Don't date a man, Bacon. Oh, my God. A Matt? Maybe not a Brian. I'm waiting for somebody to pipe up in here. Be like, Violet, how dare you? It was good. You had a lovely time. I'm so glad. Honey, are you working the holidays? You have some time off. Allie, hi. You were engaged before you met your current fiance. You broke it off. You weren't happy. 3 days later, you met Mark and basically moved in with him that weekend. And here we are 4 years later, engaged, and 5 fur babies and a house later. That's incredible. When it happens, it happens. Benjamins? Yeah. Yeah. Jack? Yeah. I would have said Jack from Fourth Wing. Zach is a huge one of mine. I dated 2 Zachs. Nope. No. I really hope he's not in here. Later last year, he was coming in because he was trying to do a Twitch channel because he had found me on Instagram. He's like, oh, how do you do X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And he's trying to hit me up on World of Warcraft and Overwatch. Okay. And being very flirty towards me. And I looked at his Instagram, married with a baby with a kid on the way. Fully knowing he knows that I'm married too. Dodged a bullet. Dodged a bullet. David too. Which is so upsetting because of David Corn Sweat. Oh yeah. Mods, I'll share the name. But like I always get nervous. I get nervous if somebody's been in here once. I'm like, well, are they lurking? When I went to the last thing that I heard from him, he sent me a response to one of my Instagram stories. It's from one of my book clubs, and he's like, oh, you're fancy, huh? It was like a mirror full long selfie. Bianca. Your current one's also a Brandon. And getting a big girl job. Oh, Chickmonk. Yeah. It's better to just get them out of the way. And if somebody says that they don't know, that can be a valid answer for them. But if that's not something that you're okay with, That's okay too. Oh, Robert. We got a DIY from her earlier. Yeah, she got me the chair. What time is it? All right, we can do like one or two more. Michael, oh my God, same. Michael was the guy that I dated with that his family did not like me. I learned a lot of Farsi. He could not commit. He could not, after 3 years, say I love you. And his parents did not like me because they viewed me as not the right bracket of wealth. And how do I say this? I feel like I've told y'all this before. They called me the white devil. They would speak it in Farsi, and then Michael would translate for me, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Brody! The only Brody that I ever knew was from the hills. I know! And I was like, okay. It's because he was going to Boston College at the time. And I was going to a state school. That was like a big thing of it. And they were mad at him because for Christmas, he bought me like this really, really beautiful Hello Kitty ring. But it was like real white gold, had real diamonds on it. And then he got laid off from his job. So then the dad was paying the credit card for it. And they blamed me. Like, I would never. He did that by himself. They blame me. You talked to his cool aunt, though? Josh's, yeah. Hi, Professor. Thank you for the stretch check. Exactly. You shouldn't have overspent. Learn to be responsible. Like, you're 19. You don't need to buy me a $1,200 ring. That's crazy. And to be clear, he wasn't like proposing with this ring. It was just like a Christmas present. Like, I didn't ask for that. Like, I just wanted cookies. It's Truffles. Hi, Alice. Tiff, it's good to see you. Learn to be responsible, damn it. I got a document with how a girlfriend should or should not do. Are you kidding me? Smuddles. That's crazy. That man thinks he's Christian Grey. No, 1,200, not 12,000, 1,200. But still, for like 19 years old, I feel like that's very expensive. This was 2009. All right, last one for today, chat. Looks like we're going to have to continue our hunt for day 3 next week. You ended it when you got it? Wow. Men will always have the audacity. Yeah. And listen, I absolutely know that I'm sure that there are some ladies out there, some babies that can fall into all of these things too. But, men. You know, men, we still love you. Just not the people we've talked about in chat. Send them the application to date me, so I legit made an application and asked for his email and sent it to him. I would have been head over heels for that. Yeah. Yeah, just men. We get it, we understand. Oh, God, we're ending it with the hippo again. Come on, man. What's your name again? Bubbles. Didn't we start it with Bubbles today? We started with Bubbles and we're ending it with Bubbles. That's crazy. Well, chat. Number 64, Bubbles. We're going home. I think so too, Bacon. I do. Yeah. 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 Anyway, Doc, you are so brilliant. Anyone could have audacity, but it seems more prevalent with some. I love you. I bet, Smuddles. Yeah. See, this is why I don't want anybody to be confused. I'm a proud queer woman, okay? And my sexuality is Brendan Fraser, David Corenswet, the Grim Reaper from The Sims 4, all women, and fictional men written by women. Because I feel like when I tell y'all stories, I'm like kicking my feet and stuff. I'm like, man, people are going to think I'm straight. But it's like, a woman wrote this person. No wonder I love them. You know? You picking up what I'm putting down? Wetty. And Kip. Obviously. But I feel like Kip's not even on the chart. Like Kip's a given, you know? Kip's my sweetheart. You're my baby bundle. There you go! Welcome, Breely! We also ended with bubbles on the first hunt, too. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like how that is stacking up. Yes, the K-dramas! Y'all, make sure you're following Tony again. Thank you again for Tony fixing the tracker. Hopefully it doesn't ruin his weekend. Oh my God. Here, I'm going to share this one more time too. If you want to check out the tracker by Tony, Rochella.com/villagerhunt as well. And I know that a lot of you in here don't create content, but like if you're doing a villager hunt yourself, you can use it solo and just private it. You know? It's still really cool. And go follow Shella. Okay, that's it for me today. We're not gonna raid because I gotta get this mailing done. I gotta get some stuff done. Let me just tell you a little bit again about next week, okay? Number one, if you're not already in the Discord, what are you doing? Get in there. I'm gonna be posting our schedule on Sunday. I might be tagging people for my TikTok to share what our sponsor is for Wednesday next week. Reminder, next week, 6 days in a row. You get me Monday through Saturday. Every single day we're sponsored, but the big days are Wednesday and Saturday. Those are usually days we're not here, so it would mean the world to me if you would be there specifically on those days. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to be playing other games. We got 30 minutes of Switch each day, 10 minutes per hour for the first 3 hours. The last hour, we're fine. So we are going to have a lot of sponsored things happening, but still incredible vibes. My plan right now is more Animal Crossing and Dreamlight Valley. I think those will be nice so that I can like pick and choose, especially as I get probably past Wednesday and start to get really tired. We can just yap and like do some really fun things, and we can, you know, I can be like, yeah, I'm gonna mine gems in Dreamlight Valley for an hour and we're still here. So hopefully nobody is gonna be missing The Sims too much. We'll be back at some point, but probably not until after Christmas at this rate. Thank you, Breely! Oh, thank you! And thank you so much for lurking. That means a lot to me, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. I love when pals have been here for a while and they just feel like really comfortable to chat. It is never a requirement, so thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Bunny, thank you. Y'all, I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Next week, it's gonna be a lot, but I'm so stoked for it, you guys. I literally cannot wait. Like, this is the biggest week in my career so far. I think you're gonna like what I've got. So take care. I'll see you Monday to start us off. And that's it. Be good and kind to yourselves and each other. Do something nice for yourself this weekend. I love you a lot. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye. Be good babies. Chat, we had some great conversations today too, and I just want to say thank you. I love when we get into our little like tangents and share things with each other. It's so cool. I love my job. You are the best. We got the best mods and the best community on Twitch, baby. Bye.